everyone, my name's Nikki Smith and I'm delighted to be recording this video for the UK Crime Book Club Festival. My debut novel, All in Her Head, was published in April in hardback and it comes out on the 17th of September in paperback. It's a psychological suspense thriller about the darkest corners of a mother's mind. My protagonist, Alison, is convinced that her ex-husband Jack is stalking her, but are things as they first seem. It's had some great reviews in the press, which I'm very grateful for. I think Jake Kerridge said that it has a twist that will make you feel like you've been hit by an express train. So I'm thrilled about that. And I thought I'd read you the prologue so you can get a kind of flavour for the book. It's much harder to grip the railing than I had expected. The cold metal bites into my hand until I can't tell if it's anchored to my body, the last brittle anchor holding me in place. A crowd gathers a short distance away from me on the bridge, some watching through their car windows, others standing with their vehicle doors wide open. A woman points in my direction, her shouts muffled by the noise of the wind. The strands of hair that whip across my face sting my eyes, and I reach up to tuck them behind my ear. A sudden gust nudges me off balance and my stomach lurches, momentarily suspended, before I scrabble to retrieve the iron bar beneath my fingers. Ripples appear as tiny white flecks on the muddy surface of the river far below me. The two giant towers guarding each end of the bridge look on in anticipation, and I draw strength from their solidity. I glance back at the ensemble, whose numbers swell as their sense of urgency escalates. I wonder what Jack would say if he were here, what he would do. I'd watched him this morning as he'd pulled on his trousers and t-shirt and had realised I was staring at a complete stranger. The urge to get up and unpeel his skin to see if I could reveal something familiar underneath, some evidence that would prove we were once connected, had been almost irresistible. He'd walked out of the bedroom without speaking whilst I'd feigned sleep, my breath trapped under the edge of the duvet, warm against my chin. He's been observing my every move, waiting for an opportunity to vent the anger that flows just beneath the surface of our daily lives. I know he's hiding something from me. He denies it, but his eyes say he's lying every time we look at each other. As soon as he left the room, I knew I would do it. Now I'm standing on the narrow girder, there is no fear. Someone in the crowd breaks away from the group and walks slowly towards me, his hands held up in a gesture of surrender. The noise of wailing sirens grows louder. The stranger keeps coming, his confidence and pace increasing as he makes eye contact and smiles nervously. I turn my face back towards the river and look down. He sees the movement of my head and cries out. I hear his footsteps speed up as he tries to reach the barrier that separates us. He won't make it. I let go of the railing, feeling the pressure of the wind against my face that offers up a final moment of contemplation. Then the breeze tapers off, as if acknowledging the decision has already made, and I step forward into the silence. Thanks very much for listening.